All right, guys, I'm out in the garage. Check out this weather. Man, it's kind of windy out here though, but man, it's supposed to be in the middle 70s today. My Bradford pear tree here is, the white is just beginning to come out, and it's gonna look good this year. They've got them over there too. The whole block kind of lights up white. Everybody's is white. Looks good. Anyway, guys, great looking weather, man. I'm digging it. Got the door open. I got the service door shut because if I open that one with this breeze that's going on, man, it creates a draft through here and blows everything off the walls. So got to keep her shut. Guys, I'm out here. I did a little 3D printing this morning, and daggone it, you know, I had switched. This was what I originally started using when I bought my 3D printer, and it worked pretty good. Finally got it fine-tuned in. But it's a little on the expensive side, so I switched to the ABS-like 3.0 Plus because it was a little, well, not a little, a lot cheaper. But daggone, I just could not get that stuff dialed in. I couldn't get it calibrated to make good prints. So I went back, bought me another bottle of this 2.0, and that's what I printed out a 572 with a tunnel ram this morning, and it just comes out awesome. I mean, the detail on this is just awesome. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All right, let's. Got my Yoo-hoo. You guys remember these back in the day? Hell, I still drink them today, man. I like them. Pretty good. Guys, you know, I've been working on the 37 Ford straight rod. Just dig the old fat fenders. That's what it says right there, fat fendered. Just dig it. Got it in primer. I did the cleanup on it, the prep. Got it all cleaned up and primed it, and now you guys know this is what I always use. It's Tamiya products. I either use the white or the light gray fine surface primer. This stuff just works great. I just like it. But it came out pretty good. Digging it. And I do not see any areas that I missed, any flash or anything. At least not yet anyway. But I haven't seen anything. So we're going to hope for the best and expect the worst, I guess. Let's take a look at this one part here. Yeah, see, it just looks nice. Hey, hell. All right, I got the, man, I got a lot of stuff done this morning. I got a lot of parts painted. I got the tires and the running boards painted in that rubber black. To me, it's rubber black. And then I got the those cherry bomb mufflers. I got them painted red. There's the wheel backs and things. And man, you know, while we're on it here, check this out. Look at the hood side panels. See the orange? This you can see this was molded in orange. You can see the orange through there, through the louvers. This has got 4 paint, just the hood louver, or the side panels now. They've got 4 coats of primer on them, and it still won't go down in there. I'm afraid to flood it too much. It might mess it up. But man, I don't know. I was just planning on painting the perimeter of that chrome, but now I'm gonna have to paint the whole thing. I didn't want to do that, but daggone it, you guys know how to get the paint down in there, let me know. I have no clue. I'm not going to spray any more paint on it because, like I said, I don't want to flood it. While I was printing out, I have some of these quick change rear ends. Now, the one at the bottom here, that's the original one. Had a fellow give me that file, that STL file to print out. And it's supposed to be 1/24 scale, but it's a little on the small side. I think I compared it to the rear end that was on the 41 Willys, and I compared it to the rear end I had underneath the Henry J here, the quick change rear end, and it's a little on the small side. So while I printed this one out, I printed another one out at 125%, and it came out a little bit bigger, and I think it looks a lot better. So that's what I'm going with. And I also printed out some distributors. Now those have got the big holes in them, and my the wire that I use fits in there just fine. I like them. It's got the long stem on it. That's going to work out really nice. All right, enough on the 3D stuff. I know a lot of you guys don't care about the 3D stuff, but I'm kind of digging it, guys. Look at the color on that chassis. That is a stainless steel finish. I think it looks pretty cool. I used it once before. I can't remember what I used it on, but used it once before. And it's actually, here's the paint. It's a paint by Seymour. I think I got this at AutoZone, but it's a 316L stainless steel finish. It looks pretty cool. I like using it. I think it's going to go with the go good with the. I'm painting everything underneath a semi-gloss black. I think that's going to go really good against that. I really do. That's that 572. Got that big old 780 Holly on there. That's what's going to power this 37. There's the exhaust. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use those or not. I had to cut, you see the frame here, the support or the bracing? It was also up here on the front, and I had to cut those out because the headers wouldn't fit in there. So I cut those out of there, and the headers, they seem to work out just fine. So I'm happy I got to leave some of it in there anyway. But guys, I think we're looking pretty good here. Like I said, got all this cherry bomb mufflers. I don't know whether I'm really using them or not, but I painted them anyway. There's the wheel backs in primer, the running boards and the tires. I painted them up, to me, as rubber black. I think they look pretty cool. Guys, I want to show you here. It's that time of the year again. We have our first cruising coming up the first Sunday in April. So I went over to the local Chevy dealer this morning and picked up the new 2025 car show cruise-in schedule. And now this, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This covers 7 states. And it gives you the, let me open it up here and kind of give you, it gives you the location of these cruise-ins, where they're going to be at, the date, what's going to be there, music or food or whatever, and how much the entry fee is for the registration. So these come in real handy, and pretty much everybody buys them. I mean, it's like the dictionary for cruise-ins. You know, you got to have them if you want to know where to go. So got mine today. They're right there. So they're 25 bucks. Pretty thick book. They're not as thick as they used to be. Cruise-ins, a lot of the cruise-ins have kind of fallen off to the wayside, and I know that it has to do with the insurance, you know, liability. You know, you're on for example, you're on a Arby's parking lot, you know, on their private property, excuse me, and if something happens, you know, I'm not sure what the legal process would be, but I think they get a little spooked about something happening and maybe holding them liable or getting sued or whatever. So, you know, and I get it. All right, guys, I think I'm going to cut this off. I think I went over pretty much everything I got going on. Man, I'm just digging this weather. All right, guys, I'm done.